everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. My name is Jessica, also known as Chicprofessor on Instagram, and I make videos on luxury goods, the pre-loved market, and workwear. If you want to know how to look stylish and professional and your best self at work, then make sure to stay tuned. So this is the third out of a 5-part video series in my collection all about workwear. Workwear is one of my absolute passions, so I wanted to dedicate a few videos right in a row to the subject. This one is going to be focused on pants. So I'm going to be talking about 4 different silhouettes of pants and then a couple variations on those silhouettes so that you can have different choices in your wardrobe. I think the idea of being able to add some variety, add some spice, change things up really can make you appear as stylish as possible. Some people have a uniform and that is great for them, but for a lot of us that enjoy fashion, we get stuck in a rut if we're using the same things all the time. So having these different variations in your wardrobe can not only be pleasing to your eye and to your fashion sense and your ability to mix and match and try new things, but can also make you appear as stylish as possible because you can pull off all of these different styles. There may be some styles that you haven't tried before because you thought that they would not look good on your body, whereas in fact they might look really great. There are some styles that we tend to stick away from when there's no need to do that. It's actually incredibly beautiful looking and it makes us look as long and lean as possible as well as professional. In this video, I'm not going to cover body types like I did in the dresses video. I am just going to be talking about the different silhouettes because I think that everyone can look great in these silhouettes if you find the right sizes and cuts and styles for you, but also I think that these are really staples in your wardrobe, and I think with pants everyone just wants to look as long and lean as possible, so you can decide on how tight you want something or how high you want something or different colors or patterns or whatever is going to work for you, but still try out these different silhouettes. As the name Chicprofessor implies, I am indeed a professor and I also love style and fashion. I really like to put those together because a lot of people think workwear has to be boring, that wearing something that maybe is corporate just has like one option and there's really no way to express your identity. I don't think that's true. Of course, it depends on your field, but I really think that fashion can be professional and fun at the same time. You can express your identity, you can express your style, you can figure out how to feel as confident as possible in the way that you present your own appearance. I've certainly found some things that work best for me. For example, I really enjoy a pant that is lined. I like certain materials over others. I like different cuts and different heights on the waist and all sorts of things. I've figured out my own style by trying things out. So I really do suggest trying some things that you might think are a little outside of your comfort zone and not sticking with the exact same type of pant every time. So if you want some more variety, let's go ahead and get started and I will tell you the different kinds you should definitely have in your wardrobe. So I'm going to be starting with the widest to the smallest in terms of the way that these flow on your legs, and so as that implies, I'm going to be starting with a wide leg pant. So a wide leg pant is going to come out at the hips, at the largest part of your hips, and go straight down. It has no definition around your knees like some of the other ones do. And a lot of people actually stay away from wide leg pants because they think it's going to make them look wider, when in fact it actually can have a very slimming effect. The nice straight line not only makes you look longer because it actually just draws your eye up and down, it makes your legs appear longer, especially if you wear heels with that, but it also makes you look slimmer because your legs look smaller than the pant, if that makes sense. Your legs look like they are a smaller part of your body than where your hips are, and it really just can add a nice, long, lean effect. The next type is a flare, and sort of exaggerated flares are kind of coming back into style right now, but we don't always think about just a flare dress pant. In fact, a lot of people think that those are sort of out of fashion, where actually they're a classic. And by flare, I mean something that is going to be maybe a little bit tighter around the hips and thighs, come in at the knee, and then have a natural flare out. This can actually be really attractive, especially if you have curves, because it helps balance those out. Your hips and your ankles now have this nice line between them, the way that the pant comes versus the way that that sits. And so that can be actually really attractive. It can balance out your body and look really nice. The third style is going to be a straight leg style. So a straight leg style, as that implies, is going to be a little bit tighter on your hips and thighs, come down to your knee, and then instead of flaring out below your knee, it's actually going to go straight. So it's not going to come in, it's not going to come out, it's going to go straight down. I think that straights are kind of underrated. I actually think that that's one of the nicest looking styles on almost everyone, especially if you are someone who feels more comfortable with a tighter pant than a wide leg pant. I just think that they can be absolutely beautiful. We forget about them a lot, and of course there are different degrees of straights. You can have ones that come in slightly that are kind of between a straight and a skinny, or you can have ones that are a little bit wider and kind of between a straight and a flare. There's different styles and you can figure out what works best for you, but it is a very attractive style that we don't always think about. So the next style is probably the most popular right now, and that is going to be the skinny. I think a skinny can be beautiful. So by skinny, I mean, again, it's going to be tighter in the hips and thighs, come down and be around the knee, show some definition there, and then actually get smaller around the ankle. So we would think that that would make us look long and lean, and sometimes it does. Sometimes it hugs your curves and it can be really attractive. Again, it depends on your body, it depends on the pants, but you should definitely try it out. Those are the 4 different styles, and then there are some variations you can take on that style to make it a little bit more fun and fashionable. One of the different styles is going to be where you wear your pants on your hips. So you can wear low rise, though I think that that's going to be less professional. A classic or mid rise is going to be what you will see in almost all of those pants when you just kind of find a typical pair of that. But then we have the high-waisted pant, and that's really popular right now. So if you want a high-waisted wide leg, that's going to be something like a palazzo pant. If you want a high-waisted straight leg, which is one of my favorites, then I think that you can add that. And you can also do a high-waisted skinny. I have pretty much all of those in my collection. I don't know that I have high-waisted flares. I think only mid-rise flares. But that waist can add some really nice definition, especially if you're someone who wants to play up your curves or to show off your waist. I actually love adding a belt to mine. I think that that can be really attractive, add some fashion in there while also drawing attention to my waist and making me look as small as possible. So not only do you have the height that you can wear something on your hip, but also the height that you can wear something on your leg, on your ankle, depending on the cut of the pants. So I actually think that a skinny ankle can be really attractive. Showing off that ankle a little bit is really fashionable right now and can be nice. If you wear them too short and they look like capris, then they tend to come off as a little bit less professional. I think of ankle length pants as definitely being best in a skinny, although some people will choose to wear a wide leg ankle, which is going to be a little bit more like a culotte. For me, I think that that actually makes me look a little more stumpy. It makes me look shorter rather than longer and leaner, and I just don't like that look on me. Same thing as like midi dresses. That's just not something that's attractive on me. Some people can wear that at work. I find that slightly less professional, but depending on your field, you can definitely get away with a culotte. And the last variation is going to be in materials and patterns. So of course you can get tons of different colors. Neutrals are always a great place to start, but then you can branch out from there. But not only can you branch out with the colors, but you can with patterns as well. You can add in some patterned pants. Well, gingham is really in right now. There's a lot of different things that can elevate the outfit that you're wearing, make more of a statement with your pants instead of just having them be a basic. I also really love a leather pant. I think leather pants are beautiful. They will last you forever. They're really luxurious, and they can definitely add a fashionable effect to your pants. Another good material to try out are silk pants. Silk pants can be really beautiful, especially a silk patterned pant. Silk and linen may wrinkle a little bit more, so you need to be careful with that, but otherwise it can add a really flowy feminine effect to your style. So that's it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, please give it a like and consider subscribing. I would love to know what are your go-to pant styles, and are there any that you want to try out and add into your wardrobe. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.